What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Falcon Blues TV, you filthy animals. It's your boy Sachin here for an instant match reaction as Everton get their first goals and point of this season as we draw Sheffield at Bramall Lane. I didn't get up for this one. 4:30 a.m. kickoff here. I decided to record it and wake up at 7 and watch us play. I had no idea who the lineup was since I stay off social media, so seeing Branthwaite come in was a welcome sign. Seeing Beto start, obviously, who else would it be since we shipped everybody off yesterday? And, other than that, no surprises there. Garner's out of position. And then Ashley Young at left back for Miko, who got hurt, but was on the bench, I saw. I don't know. So into it, we looked good early. Had some chances. Go 1-0 up off a good corner. I think Onana wins it, and then Doucouré makes it finds a way to get it into the back of the net. And off corners, we should be winning the first ball most of the time since we have some units back there. Branthwaite, Onana, Beto, Tarkovsky's not small. So we should be getting more goals off set pieces, and so to get one off that was nice to see. And then, it's kind of, we had our chances in the first half. Probably should have had two on that Danjuma chance that he could have played Beto or someone else in and decided to go for it himself. And credit to the defender. I think it was Egan, reads him cutting inside and blocks it out for a corner. But, we concede. Bullshit, just like both their goals were just such poor goals, I would say. The first one, it just comes out of nowhere. It's long ball, they win it. Our midfield is nowhere, running at the defense, and then the first one, McBurney, good take, even though he has both center backs right by him, lays it down, boom, 1-1, and it shouldn't happen. You've got Branthwaite 6'5", you got Tarkovsky. They're both surrounding McBurney, who's good in the air. He's a beast. But we don't score goals like that. And most teams don't concede goals like that. And it's fundamental defending of, you win the ball. Granted, Branthwaite was on a yellow. Andy Madley's a clown. Heavy tackle, but he wins the ball cleanly, and his follow through takes him into whoever that Sheffield player was. And not a yellow, just a hard, good tackle, but him being on a yellow for the whole game, he had to be a little cautious. I thought he played very well. I thought he was very cool, calm, composed, collected. Any other word that starts with C, that's positive. And he was really solid. He recovery, defending, and on the yellow he didn't make any mistakes, I would say. Second goal for Sheffield, again, no one closes that player down. Has a wide open look at net. And unlucky, hits the post off of Pickford. Not going to blame Pickford, but you just can't let a chance like that, start. You have to close it down before. Don't let the cross in or the ball into the box. But we do. Off the post, off of Pickford, 2-1. Into the second half, better response out of halftime. I thought our second goal was really well worked. Doucouré and Ghana in our midfield. Little interplay, good switch out to James Garner, who plays it to Beto, who goes out to Patterson, crossing 2-2, Danjuma's first. But Patterson, other than that one good cross, he's very poor. His other crosses were not good. Defensively, getting caught out a bit. Looked like he got very tired at the end. Was just lazy, and Ashley Young wasn't much better. It was in the first half there were 3 balls. Young had one, Ghana had one, and I forget who had the third. But just square across as we were in possession. All 3 were intercepted, and all 3 became good chances for them. And it's just basic. It's 101. You shouldn't be seeing this at a semi-pro high school level, and you see it 3 times in one half at a Premier League level, and so that's just fucking dreadful. The midfield, Ghana, who was good in recovery, but in possession, just not good. and it's just imbalanced. Like you have Doucouré going out wide. You have Garner playing right mid or whatever you want to call it, who that's not his best position. He needs to be playing central. And Onana is a quality player, but he just doesn't seem up for it most of the time. And I already spoke about Ghana, so it just doesn't really work because you look at the midfields of the teams we've played, other than Villa, and they're all worse than ours. But they all dominate us because our board, our transfer targets are all shite. I'm not even going to talk about the transfers, but we were let down. But let's talk about some positive things. Beto, what a beast. That guy is fast. A lot more pace than I would have thought for having that strength and size. Got a couple balls where I did not expect him to, and he was, leading the charge. Hold up play, very good. Very good hold up play. He's strong. He was getting grabbed. The center backs for Sheffield did not want to deal with him. Able to bring other players into the fold when he gets the ball. Very pleased with him. Crucial role for our second goal. Shame he couldn't get one. I mean, he did create the chance for the first goal, which was a handball, and then corner, and then we score. But I was very impressed by Beto. He's looks the part. Worked his tail off the whole match, running, pressing, fighting. I'm very impressed and pleased with him. We need to get a good chant for him. I don't like the ole ole Beto nonsense. And then Pickford, won as a point at the end. I don't know how he did that double save. That's just Pickford doing Pickford things. Genuinely shocked he's happy at Everton. Because who is happy at Everton or watching Everton? And he is settled here, and I think he should be the captain. I get why you don't want to have a keeper as the captain, but he was class. He was class today. Had some other good saves in the first half. He had a smart save on his near post, on a shot that was low to his left, and he's not going to cost us. He's really matured. England's number one for a reason, and I'm fine with the media. I'm not fine with it, but if the media want to slate him and whatnot, he just keeps his head down, working hard. Keeping us in matches. Granted, our goalie isn't going to be the difference maker every week, but he saved us a point today, and every point, as we know, is crucial. Since out of 12 points, we have 1, and we should have 7, maybe 9. No, I'm not even going to go there. Forget I said that bullshit. It's Everton. We don't deserve anything because it's Everton. And so, we play next weekend. No, we don't play next weekend. International break. We play 2 weekends at Arsenal. We're going to be battered. So, 1 point from a possible 15. The question is, does Sean Dyche keep his job? I don't want to sack another manager because who's going to come in? But at the same time, I think genuine questions have to be asked of him. The defense is just terrible. The tactics aren't great. We're creating some chances, but we should be because we have some decent players. But it's, you sort out, the defense is just dreadful. Tarkovsky goes off after getting smoked in the head off that attempted shot. Godfrey comes on. He just looks like a shell of himself. Looks very scared, doesn't look composed. At the end of the match and stoppage time, we're in possession and he just boots it. Doesn't even need to clear it, just boots it. And then they get possession back and come again. So I don't know what happened to him, but at least Keno didn't come on. It's good to see McNeil back. McNeil is, a quality player, so maybe he'll start against Arsenal, and then Garner will be dropped probably, and who knows when Harrison will be fit. But 2 weeks, McNeil should get fitness. Harrison should be closer. I don't know about DCL, but having DCL and a Beto 4-4-2, I think that could work. I think that would be pretty scary. As DCL being I don't even know, they could play off each other because Beto's faster than I expected. So I think that's my only hope. That's my only hope for us to get goals and to try to get 3 points. And so that being my only hope is depressing because DCL will play 15 games out of 38 this season. And yeah, Not as negative as usual, even though that game was kind of shite. But is it worth being bitter all day long, all weekend long, all year long? No, I'll save that for when it's due. I'll take the point away from home against relegation fodder like us, and I'll leave it at that. Up the fucking Toffees, Colin Chong.